Dang.
Hey, Dr. Barrios, this is Vanetta Bethea, and I am about to begin my role play with a mother and son who have conflict between each other. The son does live with the mother, and she has issues with his communication, his behavior. He does not follow by the rules, the rules of the home, and she is at the verge of kicking him out and him becoming homeless. We will discuss and we will actually see how they communicate and interact with one another and see what we can do to assist them. Okay. Hi. Hi. My name is Vanetta Bethea. I'm the therapist. One thing before we begin, I do want to state is that everything we discuss will be kept confidential. However, if you threaten to harm yourself or someone else, I do have to report those to the authorities. And also, if you are to be abusive to not only yourself, but to someone else, then I also have to report that to the authorities as well. What questions do you all have surrounding that?
I don't have any questions.
Okay. Okay. So, first let's begin with your name.
My name is Eric.
Okay. And
Linda.
And you're Linda. And you are the mother to Eric?
Yes.
Okay. And one thing before we begin, Eric, if you can describe to me one funny thing that your mother had done that made you laugh, explain it, and vice versa. Miss Hassan, if you can explain to me one thing Eric has done that caused you to laugh, or describe to me, if you can't think of anything, describe to me what their favorite color is or what his favorite basketball team would be. And vice versa to you, Eric.
Oh, okay. Well, Mom, she gets me on a laugh when she comes to my room early in the morning and come on, boy, get yourself dressed ready for church and whatnot. I just had a long day out in the evening and getting out at 2 o'clock in the morning. I ain't ready for no church early in the morning.
Okay.
So I just get a little chuckle with that one,
Okay.
She don't find it funny, but I find it kind of funny.
You find it kind of
Yeah,
funny?
she's pushing my buttons on that one.
Okay. Okay. And Miss Hassan?
Well, I just think it's funny sometimes, when he run around the house, he think he got it going on, and he run around the house trying to find something, clothes or something like that, and he can't find what he's looking for because he's not organized.
Okay.
I think that's kind of funny.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she does. She get a kick out of that when I'm like,
Okay.
this room's all crazy looking, but that's the way I like to be. I'm vibing with that. It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, but, that's not life. That's not reality.
Okay. Okay. So, explain to me what actually brought you all here today.
What brought me here today is because in order for him to continue living in my house, he's going to have to follow the rules and the regulation of my house.
Okay.
Not his, mine.
Or he's what? I'm sorry.
Not his house, but mine.
Okay. And so, Eric, how do you feel about what your mom just said?
Well, she's right about that. That's why I'm here, We're trying to get a working communication going here, and maybe I'm kind of dropping the ball, but, I'm here, so I'm going to do everything I can to make Mom happy.
Okay, so Mom, can you explain to me in a little bit more detail as to what some of your rules are that you feel like Eric doesn't follow?
Well, I don't have no rule, but I have respect in general.
Okay.
And the respect in general is that, you grown and you live in here and you can't do anything. You want to run and play with your little friends and come back in here late. Don't want to go to church. You don't want to do different things. Help out around the house or anything. And then when I do ask you to do something, you get attitude, you get upset, a lot of little things happen and it makes me angry.
Okay.
And the next step for me is to, when you start making me angry and making me so upset, it's time for you to hit the door.
Okay. And so, Eric, now your mother just explained that she gets upset when she feels she asks you to do certain things, and that you get upset with her when she asks you to do certain things. How do you perceive that?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, at first, when she's talking with me, and I mean, you can tell me and everything, but when it goes into that lecture, lecture, I get kind of tired, and it goes in one ear and goes the other because I heard it all so many times. But everything she's saying is right. I'm trying to change my ways a little bit. But you know how it is for a young man. We still got that immaturity thinking type mind. But I'm trying to do everything I can. But of course I'm out of work, so that makes things even harder. So your frustration level is even worse as it is. But when I get on my feet again, I'm gonna be moving out. She don't have to tell me to get out. I got no job. I'm gonna make that happen myself.
Okay. And so, basically, one thing I did hear between the two of you is you said that whenever she communicates with you, it upsets you because you feel like she lectures at you.
Yeah, you told me, but it's like, when I said, okay, I got it, she'll say, what do you mean you got it? You ain't doing nothing. I said, but I hear what you're saying. Maybe my tone is different, or my word phrase are different, but I go like, okay, so then I just turn deaf. And then she gets mad when I do that because she think I'm not listening, but I already got it.
Okay.
And then when I do got it, she's still going on with the mouth.
Okay.
No respect mine.
Here's the thing. If you do it, then you won't have to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel like when you speak to him, that he doesn't listen to you.
Yeah, because he don't do it.
Okay.
So if you don't do it, so it makes me say it again.
Okay.
So that's if you get mad because I'm telling you again, because maybe you didn't hear me the first time because you didn't do it.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to say it again.
Okay. So at this point, this is what we'll do. If you all can turn toward each other, and I'm going to have you all do what's called a role play.
Oh.
Okay? Because it does sound like Eric, he does love his mother. Am I correct?
I love my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it does sound like your mother loves you. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's my son.
So it sounds like you all do, since you all do love one another, it just seems to be a miscommunication with one another.
Right.
So what we'll do is try to figure out how
his part.
Eric perceives you when you're speaking to him, and how Mother, you perceive Eric when he's speaking to you. So this is how we'll set it up. Whenever you come into the house, Mom, and you see Eric, what happens? What is Eric's behavior? What does he do and say? If you can act it out for me.
Okay, he see me coming. And especially when he knows that he haven't done what he's supposed to do during the day, dirty dishes in the sink. He got his clothes and on the table, his food, the way he been eating all day, been on the table or whatever. And I come in and from work and I see all this, and the yard hadn't been cut or nothing, and he just chilling, So when he knows that he hadn't done what he was asked to do.
So what is his behavior when
What
he walks
he
into the
does?
house? Yes, and act out to me what he does that upsets you.
Oh, he put up that wall.
And what does he do? Show me
And
what
he
he
just
does.
act just like I'm not in the room.
Okay, so when you come through the door, he does what? Show me.
What did he do? He just, and that's just like, leave me alone. It's not no hello, how you doing, how was your day? He's just like,
Okay.
don't say nothing to me.
Okay.
That's that wall.
Okay.
So that automatically, I walk around the stool a little bit, and then I come back again with the same question, and then that's when it happens.
Okay. That's when the blow up happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eric, can you describe to me when you come through the door in your mom's home, exactly act out to me what she does that upsets you?
Yeah, soon, I know I hear a car pull up.
Okay.
Okay, I said, oh, here we go. God. she gonna say nothing, and she did give me some chores to do and whatnot, but I got caught up on the phone, or I got caught up in the movie, I'm playing my video game, and I thought she didn't get back in time that quick, but she coming in. So as soon as she opened the door, I know she panning around, looking, okay. So I'm sitting back waiting, when it's coming? And before she said, did you do this, did you do that? I said, well, I didn't do that yet. I was going to do it and whatnot. She said, I don't want to hear that right now, and so forth. I'm looking in this house, it looked disgusting, it looks messed up, and you just sitting on your butt watching TV or whatever you're doing. Listen to that music, that rapping music all day long. Why don't you get up and get off your feet? And then here we go, we get to an argument. I'm just tired of hearing that and so forth. Sometimes I just get up and just walk out the house, and she yelling down the street, get your boy, get your... Well, I can't curse on here, but you know how it goes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you think that's accurate?
No.
Okay.
Oh, because your phone calls, you living free, first of all.
Okay.
You ain't got no job. You supposed to be out there looking for a job. If you said I was out there looking for a job.
I'll be looking. I've been trying to find some job, papers and all that.
Yeah, but
Sometimes I don't got the money to get a paper. I be asking her, guys, some money. So what you need money for? I said, I need to get some newspapers on Sunday so I can look at find me a job.
Okay. Okay.
he go to trash can and get newspaper, leave that entrance and look at my
Okay.
But anyway, but here's the thing is that, the respect level.
Okay.
The respect level of you respecting me and making sure that you do what you're supposed to do here.
Okay.
That's it.
So far what I've heard is that Mom has certain expectations of you. And when she doesn't see those expectations fulfilled, it upsets her. Okay. And I know she's mentioned several times that you're unemployed at this present moment.
Yeah, right now.
So what are things that prohibit you from doing the things that she asks you to do?
What do you mean, like prohibit me from?
What is stopping you from doing the things that she asks you to do?
Well, I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff she wants me to do is just like, time consuming, tedious, and bothersome. And on top of that, she gets me at the wrong time to do them. I say, I got to go and do my thing. She said, well, you can do your thing before you leave the house. You're going to do my thing.
Okay.
So forth. And I get, trying to treat me like I'm a child.
Okay.
I'm a 20-year-old man.
Yeah, but you living free
Okay.
here in my house. You got to understand, you got to make your living some kind of way. But anyway.
So if you're not
She
able,
right about that. She right about
Yeah,
that.
you
But
never do earn your
she need to give
pay.
me some room too,
Hey man, it's
I
been
gotta
about 4 months.
I get my respect.
okay. So you all both have discussed what respect is
Right.
very much. What do you define as respect?
Respect me enough that you're staying here in a home and I'm out there working hard, trying to make a living, but we can have a roof over our head. For you to have a place to sleep at and
Okay.
a place to eat.
Okay.
And respect that enough, that means that all the respect is gone because you don't all using me as a tool.
Okay.
For you can have a place that you can just do what you want to do and not regarding the fact that I'm out there working hard trying to make sure that we have a place to live.
And so, Eric, when your mom says that she feels disrespected whenever you don't do some of the things that she asks you to do, that's how she defines respect. How do you define respect?
Well, for me, she coming up too hard on me, nitpicking on me about certain things that I need to do around the house and go out there, get a job, constant on me like, I'm a young child, don't know what I'm doing, and just trying to do the best I can. And as far as respect, I'll say I'm not getting, let me do it on my own. Let me get out there and, her constantly on my back telling me to do it.
4 months.
So he's been in your home for 4 months and haven't looked for a job.
Haven't had even an interview.
So is that true, Eric? You
Yeah, that's true. I mean, times are hard. You know how the economy is right now. I mean, I ain't working at no McDonald's. I ain't gonna make it for me. I mean, for us, the bills that we gotta pay. So I'm trying to look for a good job. You know, I do little things around you know the neighborhood. You know, so forth, just to get some ends meet. You know, some
Okay.
cash in the house. But
Put cash in his pocket.
okay? So
I don't
you,
never see it.
okay, okay. So
come on, ma. You know I bring it in.
okay,
Yeah, all the time. I mean, I bring it in.
okay. So Eric has explained that he feels if you treat him as if he's still a young child, and that you lecture him. And Mom, you're saying that you constantly feel disrespected by Eric
Yeah,
whenever he does not
that's disrespect.
fulfill the things that you ask him to
Yeah,
do.
that's
Okay.
disrespect. That's just.
So, what are things that you both enjoy doing? What are things y'all like doing?
I like going to church. I enjoy going to church, serving the Lord. And
Okay.
I like movies. I like entertain. I like having people over.
Okay, okay. And so, Eric, what are some things you like to do?
I mean, you know, I like, you know, going to church, going to movies, and, you know, spending time with family. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, sometimes I can't do it lately, but I mind doing it with Mom. But, you know, she's on my back, so I feel kind of, you know, kind of tight there in that area. But,
Okay. So you feel the tension, so
Tension.
it keeps you from spending time with your family the way you like to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, life is not easy. That's how I see it. And why you should sit back and chill. And it's like life is like a box of chocolate. You don't know which one to pick.
Okay.
So you think that's how life is, and you run around like you thinking that's how it is, and I'm like, let me just go and enjoy. But life is not like that. You have to work,
Okay.
and you have to take care of your family, and that's how it is.
Okay.
And you'll find yourself enjoying yourself. I feel like I enjoy myself when I'm around people, and I know I done made a day's work, and I'm not out there asking anybody for anything.
Okay.
I feel better because you know what? I can move around the crowd and they enjoy me.
Okay. So it sounds like you all enjoy the same things.
Yeah.
You all enjoy spending time with one another.
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah.
like before.
That's what we used to do. All this, you know.
Yeah.
I'm out of work, so my frustration level is high,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm taking things personal. My tension level, you know,
Okay.
stressful level. So.
Okay.
Well, if you want me to take him around and look for a job again, I will.
Okay.
But now that's treating you like a child.
Okay.
Because see, if a grown man wants me to take you around, look for you a job, that's when you begin to feel like I'm being treated like a child.
Okay.
It's a difference.
Okay.
So if you go out there and do it on your own, now you're a man.
Okay.
You got to define what's a child and what's the man.
Okay. So you said basically since you've been unemployed, you've been feeling higher stress levels. What are some things that you can do as far as trying to reduce your stress level as far as unemployment?
I don't know. I guess, you know, I can start, you know, in the home, you know, Mom said do this and that, do it on a timely basis, and at least at that point, that'll, you know, cut out all the hiccups that's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And there are some things that I do want to commend you all on, is that you all definitely have the same interests as far as spending time with family. You all both enjoy movies. So one thing we'll do when you leave the session is that your homework would basically be you all do something that you both enjoy without talking about the stress or the things that are causing miscommunication between one another. So Mom not talking about Eric being unemployed, Eric not talking about how Mom is lecturing you or making you feel like a child, but you all simply enjoying the moment or the thing that you both take interest in for this week.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay?
All right.
Also, for 10 minutes each day, if you all can communicate with one another and just discuss what has happened in your day-to-day life of that particular day. If you go, just discuss what happened in your day. What made you laugh? What upsetted you? Something outside of you all's issue with one another. Okay? So, Mom, what happened to you at work? What happened while you were out on the freeway? Was there an accident? Things of that nature. Okay? And then Eric, for you. Well, Mom, today this is what happened. These are some of the things that I did today. And also, Mom, you writing down some of the things that you would like for Eric to do within the home. Okay? And leaving that with Eric. All right? And that will identify, then when you come home, you check off some of the things he did do, some of the things he did not do. If you could do that for me each day. So that when you come into the session on next Tuesday, you'll be able to identify, well, these are the things that have happened, and these are the things that we did, and you'll share back with me how that went.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, we'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Also, Dr. Barrios, this is session number 2. Okay. So, hi, it's good having you all back again.
Lord.
It's good you all having a session again.
Okay.
I wanted to discuss, how did the homework assignment go today?
Well, it went good. It
Went
really
well. Yeah.
well. Yes, it
Had a
did.
good
Yes,
time
it
to
did.
learn about each other again.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, we went to church. I mean,
Yeah.
You did go to church?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
what
he
caused
was-
that to come along?
They maybe talking it out, conversation, and just having an open conversation. And he went out, looked for some jobs and stuff, and then, got some good results. And,
just waiting for the call.
yeah, waiting on the call.
Oh,
Praise
that's
the Lord.
awesome. So,
Praise
what
the
do you
Lord.
contribute to what happened to
The communication
Communication. Was
you all talking
and
with one
respect.
another?
And respect.
And him respecting some of your wishes and Eric
Yes. And I'm
vice
understanding
versa.
his.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I want to thank you all for this session.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a list of actually a paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give you a paper that your mother won't give you. But I'll give you a paper and explain to you. It has some jobs on there, something you might be interested in.
Okay.
And you go from there. Okay?
Right, right.
Thank you all.
Thank
Thank you
much.
so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Dr. Barrios, I'm going to go into my actual critique now. And my critique of the therapy session is that
Okay.
I felt like this family,
All right, man. That was
I
good.
feel like this family,
Lock up the house.
Okay.
a lot of the objections and interventions within the family did pertain to them. However, I don't know if I used the assumptions effectively, if I may say. Even though that was some of their homework, some of the questions that I used within the therapy session, I would like to improve on. I like to have a better understanding with how to facilitate a session like that. And if the family had it seems as if they did communicate well with one another. However, maneuvering and finding questions within the theory was a limitation to me. Some of the limitations within the theory